Vanakkam. This is hyderali Syed from Asivagam, United under Tamil Shiv.
There are two different types of people here, and the people who had no prophets, they made religion out of native names. Like Jesus, Moses came for children of Israel, David came for children of Israel, Prophet Muhammad came to remind children of Israel. Prophet nowhere entertained Roman Empire, Persian Empire. So where is the, and there is Prophet Quran is not a book of conversion, it's a reminder. It reminded about what children of Israel followed, about the family of Ibrahim, about Noah, about Adam, but it doesn't talk about bloodline of Cain and about their people. So if those people are getting civilized, so they started the religion, but no one is willing to adopt the spiritual part. Because see, in a tradition way of life, we have to keep a balance between material and spiritual world. That's what all the traditions have been following. But since people coming from a nomadic society which has nothing with them, no rules, no regulation, so they don't have that limitation to stop somewhere or the other. So they have this concept of they want to loot and they want to conquer. For them, they want more children. So they make rules and regulation as per their situation. But in people living in India, Africa, they have their tradition way of life, spiritualism, and everyone is connected with God. You're getting the point. So there are two different cultures which is there, and Prophet Jesus Muhammad never entertained the outsiders. Means Roman Empire, Persian Empire, and the hadith which you are reading is basically written by Bukhari, and Bukhari is from the Persia, from the Persian clan. You're getting a point.
Yeah.
And if you read chapter 36, Yasin, Allah stops Prophet Muhammad from wasting his time. Just read chapter Yasin.
He says, I kind of memorize that. He says, don't waste your time because I put in the hearts, or he said, I seal the hearts, or when they're with you, they say we're together, but in the back, they laugh at you.
No, the 36 says, I will read it. O Prophet, you are indeed one of the noble messenger on the straight path, sent down by Almighty, the most merciful, so that you may warn these people whose ancestors were not warned. They are therefore unaware. So this verse, if you connect with Bible, where Quran, where Bible says, Jesus says that I have come only for the lost sheep of house of Israel, not for Gentiles. And when the Comforter comes,
I have a quick question. But Jesus didn't write the Bible, this Bible like John and
but
stuff
Jesus'
like that.
mission is for whom? Right? Jesus' mission is for whom? As per Quran,
it's for Allah.
The Jesus' mission is for which tribe? Children of Israel, no?
Children of Israel. Yeah. Children of Israel, yeah.
Yes. So that's what I'm talking about. And the
so are you saying like Allah didn't bring another prophet to the rest of the world? It was just the children of Israel?
See,
is that what I'm getting at?
No, prophethood is something where the rules and regulation has been changed. But traditionally, everyone is following the because see, the turning point is Noah. Noah is a Tamil. And from Noah we have Ham, Sham and Japheth. From Ham, again we can say he's having the same lineage. Ham is also having the same lineage, and Japheth, Chinese Mongolians are also having the same lineage. And if you look into the tradition of Chinese, they have twin fish, they have meditation, and they are talking about 7 Kundalini chakras. Everything which the Tamils are talking, Africans are talking, everything is spiritually connected with all this land, except for Europe. You're getting the point. Europe is the one nation who has no messenger at all. And since Prophet Muhammad is a universal messenger, he is also a messenger for those people whose ancestors were not warned. And therefore they are unaware. And undoubtedly it is proven true for most of them, so they will believe not, because here this line is talking, since the Caucasian settlers, the Aryans, they are staying among the black colony of Semitic black and Tamil colony, and they are not ready to accept the truth. They are not ready to accept the spiritual part, way of life, but they are introducing different religion to confuse people. But they are stiff, and why they are? Because and we have indeed put a shackle around their neck, reaching up to their chin, so they remain facing upward. And we have set a wall before them and wall behind them, and covered the top, so they are unable to see anything. It is the same for them. Whether you, Muhammad, warn them or do not warn them, they will not believe. So that's the reason why Prophet Muhammad sent letters of invitation to Roman Empire, Persian Empire, and they both rejected it. And the people who responded to Prophet Muhammad is Tamil king and children of Israel. So this is the history. Next verse says, "You may warn him who follows the advice and fear the most gracious without seeing. Therefore, give glad tidings for forgiveness and honorable reward." So, so the whole mission of Prophet Muhammad was to unite people of the book. People of the book means bloodline of first Siddha, that is Tamil people, and children of Israel, family of Ibrahim. So these, when the unity of these people, and since Ibrahim's second wife Hagar was from Africa, so when the whenever there was a problem, Jesus also took sheltered in Hamitic land. So everyone is connected with Ibrahim family. So when Prophet Muhammad came, he is a universal messenger, and then he is also a messenger for bloodline of Cain, the Roman and the Persian and the European. And but since the Roman and the Persian are stiff-necked people, that's why Bible is very clear. And when the Comforter came, they also rejected him. They destroyed. They tore the letter of invitation from Prophet Muhammad because they were not ready to accept. And people who responded were Tamil and the children of Israel. And together they fought against the Roman Empire, Persian Empire. If you read chapter 9, Fateh Makkah, the fight is between whom? Roman Empire, Persian Empire versus the native. And after they got defeated, the white people are not supposed to enter into Hijaz region. This is the history. And as per Quran chapter 9 verse 28, you can read that.
It says, "O you who have believed, indeed the polytheists are unclean, so let them not approach al-Majid al-Haram after this, their final year. And if you fear privation, Allah will enrich you from His bounty if He wills. Indeed, Allah is knowing and wise."
Yeah. After this war, the polytheists, see, first of all, in a spiritual world, no one is doing idol worship. All the idols are their tradition, means ancestral, how we have photographs. That time they used to have carved their statue, but no, they used to get connected with higher conscious. And every tradition, way of life, they can all become image of God, because Bible says, "I have created man in my own image, in my own likeness, and I have given them the dominance over the world." So to activate to become image of God, you have to activate your seven chakras, which chapter 15 verse 87 talks about. And then there is a light upon light, chapter 24 verse 35. So it's all spiritualism. It's talking about the spiritualism. And after this Fateh Makkah, Roman Empire, Persian Empire, they are not allowed to enter into Hijaz region. This was the treaty then, and it was only in 1400 the Ottoman entered into Medina, and when they entered into Medina, they adopted the title of Caliphate, because earlier they used to call them Sultan. And those sultans, they used to rule India also. All the sultan label, Mysore Tipu Sultan, he's an agent of Ottoman. Then we have Hyderabad is full of sultan. They are also agent of those people. So those Caucasians, the third Ottoman Empire, they ruled Africa, Arabia, Middle East, as well as India.
So like there's no laws of God. It's just like open your chakras.
Yeah, you have to be image of God, no? Because
So we don't need to get married. We don't need to get married.
of course you have to get married. You read, when you go into the first mother colony, like Adam and Eve and the first colony, because Cain committed the first murder and he was cursed and banished from the cradle of civilization. And cradle of civilization is Tamil Nadu, Sri Lanka, Kumari Khandam. And the mother colony about Adam and Eve and his children, they all were established in India, Tamil Nadu, and it was Kumari Khandam. And like I showed you, chapter 49 verse 13, every child of Adam was given different profession, caste, and the right to administration among those people were the first Pandyan, or the first king, the first administrator, as per Quran chapter 2 verse 30. You can open and read it. Chapter 2 verse 30. I will explain that verse to you.
Okay, chapter 2 verse 30. No.
Yeah.
Mention, O Muhammad, when your Lord said to the angels, "Indeed, I will make upon the earth a successive authority." They said, "Will you place upon it who causes corruption and sheds blood, while we declare your praise and sanctify you?" Allah said, "Indeed, I know that which you do not."
Yeah. So here actually, if I asked you, do angels have Alam-e-Ghaib knowledge?
Angels don't. They don't have free will.
Yeah, they have no free will. They have no knowledge. So how did they
But
say?
They do have knowledge, but they just don't have free will.
Yeah, but what knowledge? Can they see unseen thing also? Because the earth is not created, and why they are saying that these people will create a bloodshed and on earth?
Because they saw the jinns do it.
Yeah, because that's what I'm telling you, na. Because the free will, because as per the Hindu tradition, we have Devlok and Patal Lok. Devlok is the angel abode, and this the Patal Lok is the demon abode, and the demon used to fight among each other, kill each other, and they used to go to Devlok and destroy the angels also. So this was the angel saw this, and the difference between demon race and human race is that among human race there is a particular family whom Allah has chosen as a vicegerent. At some time or the other, that among from his bloodline, the guy will come and he will set the balance. And as per the by biblical term, the third son of Adam is the king, Set. And as per the Kemite civilization, again the word Set is there. And as per the Tamil tradition, the third son is Shiva, who holds the position of first Pandyan, the first king, and the first one to establish the first Tamil Sangha, first Pandyan Sangha, highly civilized society.
Hi, can I say something, please?
Yes, Samu. Yes, Samu.
Hi, thank you for this panel. I just wanted to know. So, do you think like the ancient Egyptians were Tamil? Was that what you're saying?
See, the Kemites history. Can you tell me when was Kemite history started? How old is the Kemite history?
Well, because I'm from the Horn of Africa, I'm a Kushite, so we have a tradition, and it's backed by science and everything else, that the ancient Egyptian Horus, well in Somali, Hore means the first, so we believe that they are African civilization, and they came from the Horn of Africa.
Are all coming from a common ancestry. Mother colony is Kumari Khandam, the Lemuria which people are talking about. And as the ant colony grows, all the people of every rank makes another colony. So the pyramids across the globe, there are submerged pyramids in Cuba, Japan. You heard of that? Pyramids.
So are you saying that the Tamil ancestry is from Africa?
No. The mother colony is in Tamil Nadu, Kumari Khandam, the Lemuria. If you Google it out, Kumari Khandam, you will come to know there is a submerged continent in the Indian Ocean. So mother colony was there, and then from here it spread across the globe. Wherever you find pyramids across the globe, whether it be Egypt, and all the pyramids are built before the deluge, not after the deluge. You're getting the point. And there is a submerged pyramids at Japan, and they're in Cuba also. So that means during the deluge period, those land was submerged under the water. So which means that these pyramids were built before the deluge. So the first half of the history, it belongs to the Tamil people, the Pandyans, and their colony, and after flood deluge, then we have the Ham, Sham, and Japheth. So altogether there are 5 races: the Pandyans colonies, the Ham, Sham, and Japheth. From Ham we have the African black people. From Sham we have the Semitic black people, and from Japheth we have the Chinese and the Mongolians, and Europeans are the bloodline of Cain.
Okay, but what about your language, Tamil? So are you saying Tamil is the same language group as the ancient Egyptians?
That we have to do research, because most of the people did ignore Tamil. Because when you say Adam is a Tamil word. A means God, Dam means breath, God given breath. Adam but everything they want to decode with Hebrew, and Hebrew is a young language. Suppose if we are decoding Sumerian text is around 7000 BC, but that's much older. But can we use Hebrew for that decoding, or should we go for some older language like Tamil for that?
Okay, so what about the DNA then? do you guys have similar DNA to the early Egyptian dynasties?
See, as per all the trade
or do you
routes.
have any
Yes,
do you have any lineage?
yes, of
Is there
course
any
we have the lineage.
artifacts?
Everything is there, and so then we have this all Hammurabi trade routes. If you know the trade routes, and our kings have the documents which they travel all over the earth with different people. They had trade agreement also. So that's the reason why Columbus wanted to reach India, because it was a cradle of civilization, and all the civilization, all the technology, everything was in this part of the land. And from this part of the land, they used to go to Africa for trading. They used to go to Kandar port, and everywhere they used to trade. And because Columbus wanted to reach India, why he wanted to reach India? Why not Africa? Because if Africa is a cradle of civilization, God gave everything to Africa, why he's coming to India then? You're getting the point.
Sorry. Okay. Sorry. Are you talking about Columbus?
Yeah, Columbus wanted to reach India, na? Because India is something which have different profession. Yeah.
Okay, because there were other explorers before Columbus.
I'm not talking about explorers. He wanted to reach India to restart the trade, because everything is running.
Okay.
Yeah, everything is rotating around the trade. Because see, compared to what advanced civilization which India has, African don't have that much of civilization. Even Chinese also don't have any that much of civilization.
Hold on. Okay. Do you know anything about the Kushites?
Sister, if you Nalanda University, Taxila University, the Chinese people used to come and they used to study in our land. It was the Caucasians who destroyed Nalanda University.
I understand that because I know that Tamil is a very old language, and you guys.
Yes, it's the oldest language, and
but I just wanted to let you know that the Kushites have even more. Because our history is. I mean, I can't explain it to you now, but we've started a lot of civilizations, including the ancient Egyptians.
Satyugam prolonging due to four beastly regime disguised as Muslim world. Satyugam possible only through straight part of first Siddha Tamil Shiva. Nandri Vanakkam.